Day One Journey, episode 1385. Long day, bit tired, but I have something, a quote that I really like. A new one. It's not one of my favorites, because 2 minutes ago I wasn't aware of it. But maybe it will become one of my favorites. Either way, it's about knowledge. This is the full quote. Without context, a piece of information is just a dot. It floats in your brain with a lot of other dots and doesn't mean a damn thing. I like the visual. Knowledge is information in context, connecting the dots. This is so powerful. Sometimes I have conversations with friends and I hear a snippet of information here, another piece of sentence there, and these are some information, but how does it connect to the bigger picture? What is the context? Well, this person said that, but what was his state of mind? Where were they? Were they at work? Were they at home? Was it the conversation on the phone? Was so many things that are part of the context. I think there's another quote or idea that content is the king. Context is the kingdom. So let's say you know the king. Yeah, you know how, what they look like. But what is the kingdom? Is he in a big palace? Is he in he's an abandoned island? The kingdom, the context, whatever we, talk about lives inside a specific frame, context, something. So, information is just information. Knowledge is information in context. It relates to other things. It doesn't just exist in a bubble. It's not just a dot, a piece of information. It needs to connect. And today I was learning some bachata footwork. I'm going through 40 different short sequences, and instead of just learning them one after the other, I tried to analyze them and I connected them to structures of footwork and dancing that I already have in my mind, and I grouped them in a way that makes sense to me because I have my own context. It's not just about the best way to learn something. It's the best way for you to learn something, the best way for me to learn something, and I already have my own knowledge. So associating the new things to what I already know can make the learning process much more effective. Or in other words, connecting these pieces of information, which in itself is only dots, but connecting them to the context, to the knowledge that I have already in my mind, I think is extremely valuable, because then, the learning process is much more effective, and I'm actually quite excited about learning all these moves in a way that makes sense to me. Either way, this is what I want to share with you today. Have an amazing day. See you tomorrow.